Hello there, Catherine Bryant from BrilliantLivingHQ.com, and today I want to talk to you about goals and goal setting, and I'm going to share with you 5 ways to make your goal setting more effective. And to make it easy for you and me to remember, they all begin with P. So, we all know that setting goals, thinking about our bigger vision, where we want to get to, is a good thing to do. It helps to clarify what we want and set our intentions. But there are ways we can do it which make it much more effective. And that's what I'm going to share with you, these 5 tips or techniques for doing that. So, technique or tip number 1 is personal. And what that means is make sure that whatever goals you've set for yourself are actually yours. They're personal to you. They're what you really want. It might sound a bit of a funny thing to say because, well, of course they're my goals. But actually, we often think we want things and it's not really for us. It's for somebody else. We're doing it because we think we should do it, because we think it's what our parents want for us, or our family wants for us, or our religion wants us to do, or whatever it is. So that's the first thing. Make sure your goals are personal, because you'll be much more committed to them if they are. So number 2 is purpose, which sort of fits in with the first one in a way. And it's about thinking what your goal is, but actually what's the purpose behind it, the why behind it. So, and making sure that whatever goal it is you're setting for yourself is actually in alignment with your bigger purpose. So it could be with your values, or with the way you just think you should be living your life or want to live your life, or the characteristics that you want to have in your life. So it's about thinking about what your purpose is and making sure that those goals are actually in alignment with them. Tip number 3 is about making them positive. So the third P is for positive. And this is really important because when we are thinking about our goals, if we think we're much more likely to achieve them if we think of them in positive terms about what we want rather than what we don't want. So it's always always in a positive way. Something you want, not something you don't want, because it's very hard for our subconscious mind to conceptualize a negative. It's hard to think of something that's not there. So just always put it in a positive light and write it in a positive way. And then the 4th one is a bit like that, but it's about present. It's about writing it in the present tense, thinking of your goals in the present tense. Now this sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Because your goals are things that you want to achieve. But because of the way that our brains work and our minds work, if you can conceptualize it in the present, so you think of it, when you actually articulate what your goal is, you do it in a positive way and in the present as if you've already achieved it, then your brain and your mind is going to be looking out for the opportunities in which it's going to be looking for the opportunities to make that a reality for you. So do it, write your goals down in the present. And that brings me to the 5th tip about goals, and that beginning with P, and P stands for pen or print. So a little bit of a cheat there, but it's about writing your goals down, either with a pen or printing them out on your computer. Because we know from a lot of research that's been done that you're much more likely to achieve your goals if you write them down. It just sounds so ridiculously simple, doesn't it? But try it for yourself. I think you'll find it makes a big difference. So that's it. That's my 5 tips for how to make more effective goals. Your 5 Ps. So let's just go over them again. If I can remember them, they might not be in the same order. So we start with personal. Make sure they're yours. Then we go to purpose. Think of the purpose behind them. Make sure it aligns with your goals. Then we talk about being positive. We talk about writing them in the present tense, and we talk about writing them down for pen or print. So that's it for today, and I hope you take notice of all those and put them into action as soon as you can, and I look forward to hearing how you get on.